So Oracle Disc Priest is all anybody's talking about right now.
Power
So
Shield's literally bigger than Life Cocoon on this
yeah,
build.
you
Yeah.
literally just give people an entire HP bar of Absorb Shield.
There's always going to be one meta healer, and everyone's always going to be pissed at that healer.
There's some people who are not having fun, and that is
Yeah, of course, the
people
non-Oracle
who
Disc
people who
Priest.
main other healers.
Bro, I'm so sick of people talking about Oracle Disc Priest, dude. I swear to God, I'm gonna ban the words Oracle and Disc and Priest from my chat.
From that's from the healer's perspective. How do you feel as a DPS?
Dude, I've never felt safer.
Yeah, see?
I think that Oracle Disc is probably too strong, and I think it's going to end up needing a nerf.
I think a lot of healers are just currently having PTSD from Spirit Shell.
Okay, so today we're going to be going over Oracle Disc. Is it too powerful? Does it need a nerf? And how do the talents work that are all synergizing to make it so powerful? So the leaderboard shows you got the top 5 keys, 19s, and they were all timed with an Oracle Disc. So it appears at first glance that Oracle Disc is substantially stronger than other healers. But, I mean, you have Paladins doing level 18s, you got Monks doing level 18s, you got Shamans doing level 18s. So, because you see Monks doing level 18s, and Monks have 0 damage reductions, they are a throughput healer purely. They're not a Shaman, they're not a Paladin. Shamans and Paladins have, like, externals to, like, reduce damage. I mean Paladin more than Shaman, but they do have these externals to reduce damage. But Monk does not. And there's a huge outcry in the monk community. They got all these posts on Reddit saying, and also Twitter. So we'll look at the Twitter first. You got picture of Powered Shield, 6.3 million healing. Then you got the next picture of Life Cocoon, 4.5 million healing. So that's kind of crazy. Then you have another picture here, 14 million Powered Shield, but this is a meme picture. Like, I'll explain in the talents, like there's an extra talent that increases the effectiveness of Powered Shield when cast on yourself. So I'm assuming that this picture is with a Powered Shield on the priest, so it's a little bit disingenuous to act like every single Powered Shield is like this. This is a critical Powered Shield cast on the priest, probably stacking mastery, so I'm not saying that it's not broken that the priest can give themselves a 1.4 million shield, but it's a little disingenuous because most of the time you'll see like 7 million, 9 million. You're not seeing these 14 million shields. But regardless, there's a couple memes that I think are pretty funny. You got Megaset, she drew this picture where you got the 7-second powered shield and the minute and 15 life cocoon. So I understand why monks are like frustrated because this is too powerful. And I'm going to go into the game and show why. So you have Wheel and Woe, which increases Powered Shield by up to 80%. You have Eternal Barrier, which is another 20%. And then you have Preventive Measures, which is 40%. So if you talent into all of the Powered Radiance talents, then your penance will shoot enough bolts to get a full Wheel and Woe stack every time you cast penance. So you see up at the top here I have Wheel and Woe at 8 stacks. You also see on my Powered Shield right there. So we'll cast Powered Shield on myself. That's a 4 million shield. We'll try to get a crit, cast another penance, and this is a crit, so that's a 9 million shield. So, and this is also with the increased 30% healing on myself. So I see like 3.5 to 4 million shield on other people, and then I see like 7 million to 9 million shields with a crit. So it is too powerful, and I think they should nerf it. I would say this is the best way to nerf it would be to change preventive measures from 40% additional damage down to 20% additional damage. And if they wanted to be super heavy-handed, then, you know, they could drop it all the way down to 0 and just make it so that preventive measures increases penance and smite damage and drop the powered shield. I'm going to play some clips of some of these podcasters talking about the current state of the season and whether one-shots are an issue, and then I'll go over my thoughts.
Like, I don't think it necessarily affects this tier as much as it would have in the previous one-shotty tiers, because there's not that many one-shots this tier from my knowledge. I've heard that people aren't even really using not even close anymore because things just kind of don't just kill you
Yeah.
outright. But the general theme is that the number of one-shots has decreased, I think. And in a different season, I think Oracle Disc Race would be a bigger problem.
there's like way less one shots. We don't even have to pull up the calculator, the website, not even close. And we're out here doing 17s, 18s, and not requiring the one shot calculator yet, which
That's crazy.
fucking owns.
That's
Yeah.
such a difference, by the way. That's
Mhm.
insane. Part of
So
that is the
it-
defensive thing for sure, too. Like,
What do you
I
mean?
remember looking at like some of the meta for previous seasons, and it was basically who can reliably live a cast that's doing 100% of your HP every 30 seconds, and literally the list
Yeah.
of classes is like less than 10 or specs out of 40.
So my thoughts on the topic are, I think, as evidenced by the leaderboard, where you see you got monks, shamans, and paladins playing, there are not severe one-shots on level even 18. Like, on level 16, there is one ability that kills me, and I'm in 664 gear, and that is Shadow Blast. And that happens once, maybe twice to you during the fight on Dark Flame Cleft. It's that big purple circle on Dark Flame Cleft, the last boss. And that's the only ability where I have to use a defensive in order to live. Like, people are living naturally, basically every ability, and it's not like a defensive check where in previous seasons, like Gnarl Root, like when he knocked you back, it would kill everyone if they didn't use a defensive. There's nothing like that where there's these abilities that just one shot you on keys that 99% of players and below are doing. There's no one shots like that. So you can heal with any healer you want and still be successful. Like, this is my IO page, and all of my keys are done as holy. I've done some 15s and 14s as disc, like, just to practice. Like, I did a Priory 15, I did a Dark Flame 15, and a Rookery 14, and it's really fun to play Oracle disc, but, you can succeed with any healer you want. So all these people, like, getting angry and yelling in the forums, yelling on Reddit, I understand it, because it's not fun when one healer is perceived to be so much better than all the other healers, but look at the leaderboard. The leaderboard shows that there's other specs that you can play, and so you just need to get good and stop complaining. Anyway, so I will be switching to Oracle Disc for the next couple weeks, probably in level 16 keys and hopefully 17 keys. I've been muscling it out, trying my best as holy, but I want to try to make some friends in the game who do like really high level content, and I think that I'll have better success at making new friends and like impressing them as disc, because I'm a decent disc priest, and so I should be able to, do it. So if you're following my channel, then I will still be doing holy content, but you might see me on stream playing disc.